Hi guys, thanks so much for joining me again in today's video. So today I'm going to be sharing all of my top picks and favorite treats for my dogs, my Pomeranians, and this is my top picks for small dogs. So sometimes small dogs are a little bit harder to shop for because you want to get things that are safe and that they won't choke on, and plus they have smaller teeth so they can't chew on everything. So I've tried all of these things and both of my dogs love them, so I just wanted to share some of them with you. And I also try to choose like healthy things that don't have a lot of ingredients, and I'll just share exactly why I like each of these items. Okay, so I'll start with their food. So recently, well, probably for a few months already, I've been using Dr. Harvey's. They like the canine health and also tried the vegetable one, but I think this one they like the best. So this one is kind of like a homemade dog food, so it's like a mix. And you add oil, a little water, and I use ground meat, so like either beef or chicken, and you can cook it or use it raw, and they love it. And honestly, I feel like so much better giving this than dry food, and I just noticed that they're really healthy and they always eat their food, which is great. My next is lamb ears. So there's a lot of different ears on the market. You can get like cow ears, pig ears, and there's lamb ears. It's probably like a bunch more, but I have tried the other ones and I found that this is the best option for small dogs. So I 100% do not think that you should give your dogs pig ears. So pig ears are usually brown and they're very tough, and when I gave them to my small dogs, their stomach got upset. But I've never had an issue with lamb ears, and you can get different sizes, so I'll link everything below. But these are the small ones, which is perfect size for them, and you can just give one per day. Another favorite for my dogs, and this is a great option just to keep their teeth clean and for them to chew on after their meal. So these are bully sticks. A lot of people know about these. They are popular, and what I like about them is that they're tough, so they last a long time, and both my dogs have no problem chewing on them. They are a single ingredient. They do stink a bit, but I found that this brand is fine, whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me that much. And they're individually wrapped, which helps with the smell. This brand is pretty affordable compared to the other ones. It's a decent size thickness, so the thicker ones might be a little bit hard for them to chew, so you just want to keep that in mind. And one of these lasts about like a day or a couple days depending on how much they chew on it. Another one similar to bully sticks, but this is a little bit different. It's called no hide. So as you might have heard, it's really bad to give your dogs hide, and this is an alternative which is pretty healthy. Basically, it's like a little stick wound up, and it looks like hide and it's flavored, but they're completely safe and they turn soft when they chew on it, and they won't get stuck in their throat, which is the main concern with the hide. So also they come in different sizes, and I just get these small sticks, which is good for Pomeranians or other small dogs to chew on. So here's one that if you have an extreme chewer, this is a great option. So these are called Himalayan dog chews, and they are really hard cheese. They actually smell really good, but they last so long, and it really helps, I think, to scrape the dog's teeth, so to get the plaque off, and they last like a couple, I would say like even a week or so, depending how long your dog chews. But this is the smallest size that they come in. It's for dogs 15 pounds and under. So the bigger ones are the same, but they're just bigger chunks. Also, when it turns small, like about a quarter of the size, you can soak it in a little water and then microwave it, and it has all the instructions on the back, but then it kind of turns into a like a pop crisp, and they can chew it again when it's small so it doesn't get stuck in their mouth. So some of these treats sound kind of gross, but my dogs love them, and the best part is that it's just one ingredient, so it doesn't have all the flavors and unnatural like colors that you really don't need to give your dog, especially salt and sugar. I always try to avoid that when I look at the ingredients in dog treats. But this one is beef esophagus. Gross, I know, but the good thing about this is kind of like a beef jerky, but it's like these strips. And so what we do is just break them into small pieces, like probably in half or even a quarter, and we give it to the dogs before we leave the house so that they are just occupied for a few minutes. They don't bark, they don't get too excited when we leave. So this keeps them busy for a few minutes rather than a second. So here's another jerky option, and this is also just one ingredient, chicken jerky, and then this brand, they make jerky using different kinds of meat. So this one is chicken, they make I think beef, pork, whatever your dog likes. You can try different ones, and if your dog has an allergy, then it's good that you can choose a different meat. So there's only smaller pieces left, but these are softer, so they chew through them quickly, and these are good for like a quick treat, or like when you're training, these you can break them up smaller like this and use them as a reward. So here's another one. This one is beef trachea, and it's kind of weird. It comes in like these spirals, and these are also a harder chew, so it takes them a bit longer to chew through, but they really like it. And I do find that sometimes these are a little harder to chew for them, so if your dog is smaller, you might want to break it in half. But these are already the small version, and the great thing about these is that they're high in protein. Okay, so for some variety, this is fish strips, and I think it's skin. Yeah, so cod skin, and it does smell a little fishy. And for this one, they really like it, but I would definitely recommend to give it on a hard surface, not on your carpet, because it's very crummy. This one is a great option because it has a lot of omega-3, and just for some variety, I like to switch it up and give like different kinds of meats and from different animals, like, you know, fish, beef, chicken, all of the ones. And so for this one, it says you can give 1 to 2 pieces a day, but I would maybe even cut or break one in half for like really small dogs, or just give 1 piece a day. These are the dental treats that I like to give my dogs, and they are called Whimzees, and this is the extra small size. So what I like about these versus greenies and other like soft dental treats is that they're actually quite hard, and it takes them longer to chew, so I feel like this actually works better to scrape off their plaque and just to kind of like scrub their teeth in a way. I mean, that's what they're designed to do, but that they're actually hard and it takes them longer to chew, so it's more of a tough treat, which I think is better, keeps them busy longer. Also, these have better ingredients, not as much as the greenies. And last but not least, I have these, and this is a new one that I decided to try. I'm always trying to, you know, mix things up and try different things, see what they like. This is Kangaroo Liver, and it does have a bit of a strong smell, but they love it. So let me show you guys. It's like a black piece, and it kind of just breaks off fairly easily. And so you can adjust the size depending how much you want to give your dog. And I read, yeah, so these are also single ingredient, which is what I look for. Low fat alternative, which is good, I guess, if your dog's on a diet. You can still give these in like a small piece like this. But so far they're really liking it. They weren't too expensive, but it's just good for variety and different kind of animal protein. Alright, so now I shared with you all of the treats that I like to share with my dogs and that they love for me to give them. So all of these are tried and true, and I think that they're great options for small dogs and they're safer options, which is the main thing that you want to look for. They won't choke on them. So like and subscribe for more videos, and if you have any other video ideas, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much. Bye. So many treats! Hey, do you want to try it? Emma, which one do you want? Let's give you one of these.